This one part of the NBA Cup. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. And a chance now to see how teams are of the power rankings. You look at the Thunder. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Man, and I think Seattle, they have enjoyed a solid start to their season and have a firm grip on their spot in the top 10. I think it's an encouraging sign for this group.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Williams is out there with Hartenstein, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1 spot. And for Seattle, Zach LaVine is out there with Holiday. Then there's Aaron Nesmith. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Matkovic in at the 5 down low. Hey, Doris, I know you love this matchup tonight, featuring 2 fierce defenses going head-to-head.
Each of these teams do 2 things. They play with passion and constant effort, but more importantly, they are not afraid to get chippy. In this league, you've got to be able to convert against tight coverage. J-Dub, yes, sir.
It's stolen by Hartenstein. With covering. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. 5 to shoot. There's Williams. And he goes right over Jonathan Kuminga and slams it down.
Oh, my goodness. J-Dub deep in his bag on that dunk.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Looking at the last game for the Oklahoma City Thunder, it was a loss to Phoenix. SGA against Holiday. Taken away by Williams. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And it's Wallace with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now, here's Kuminga. And it goes down 2 points.
And over time, we've seen Kuminga be a more aggressive scorer, especially when he has the ball inside.
A shot by Williams, no good.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Seattle. We talked about Jalen Williams and what he wanted to see from his team defensively against him. He told me we just have to be aware of where he is at all times. The second you lose sight of him, that's when he'll torch you. We all got to be on the same page. It seems like Williams will be a central focus for them tonight. Kevin?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to LaVine. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Williams passes to Hartenstein. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, my goodness. With authority, Isaiah Hartenstein.
Well, it's hard to see OKC doing what they did last year without Hartenstein.
I would argue, Kevin, one of the biggest free agent signings in that particular offseason. Hartenstein fills a role as important as any on the team. He can facilitate offense. He's a rim protector, a dominant rebounder. You talk about a plug-and-play guy, that's Isaiah.
The first one falls.
Well, Aaron Nesmith is just such a dependable guy. Night in, night out, you know he's going to score, defend, and he's always going to be about winning.
And so Nesmith nails both of them. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
A young, exciting team. Okay, thank you, Shams. Pass to Hartenstein, taken away by Holiday. Back to Neesmith. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Neesmith is a competitively tough guy, and he does not mind a little contact, folks.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
First quarter play, and Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
So you see Hartenstein keeps the game simple. Close shot, make the bucket. Simple.
To the middle, and it's blocked. Williams passes to SGA. Williams, a screen on Holiday. SGA kicks to Wallace. Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. Just about halfway through group play. Here are the NBA Cup standings.
This competition has been really fun to watch. Some great games thus far. It feels like every year the NBA Cup just gets better.
Seattle trails by 5. Outside Levine. No good that time.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Inside, got a piece of it. Out to Wallace. Bounce pass from SGA. Williams with a clean look. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. SGA's got 3 assists in the game. Holiday surveying the floor. Out to the right wing. Seattle missing again. And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. They're leading by 8. This game against Seattle is the first time they've met this year.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Here's Holiday after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's tipped.
Man, tough defense from Isaiah Hartenstein. He's not having it at the rim.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
SGA from outside, and that's collected by Drew Holiday.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Bean passes to Holiday. To stop the drought. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, if you know Drew Holiday, you know he is more than capable of knocking down these shots at a very high clip.
And it's
also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Williams, he's checked in for Seattle. Davion Mitchell comes in for Drew Holiday. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Williams is checked in. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the leading defenses. The Thunder in fourth.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
And Seattle making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Off the inbound. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around.
That free throw, no good.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And he sinks the second.
I think when we look back on the career of Klay Thompson, he is going to be considered one of the greatest shooters in the history of this league.
Now, here's SGA. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. Here's SGA. Took the opportunity when he saw it. SGA's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. The Thunder pull it in. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
You have got to be a low mistake team in today's NBA, because once those turnovers start piling up, you're giving your opponent too many extra looks.
SGA looking it over. Outside Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Seattle calls timeout. Gary Payton is checked in for Seattle. Cameron Thomas comes in for Nesmith. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Seattle trails by 11. Mitchell outside. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
Gilgeous Alexander kicks to Caruso. Pass to Williams. And it's Gilgeous Alexander in the corner. Takes the 3. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Back to you guys.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Here is Williams, following the basket by Robert Williams. Caruso kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
You have to love how aggressive Cam Thomas is on the offensive end. He has such a knack for putting defenders in compromising positions.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, for Cam Thomas, obviously, the whole conversation about why he's in the league is his scoring ability. And I think the next step for him, he's got to start to be able to play make for his teammates.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
You have to appreciate the strides Cam Thomas is making as a player. His confidence is growing. He attacks without hesitation. Lots to come with this guy.
And Isaiah Joe, behind level shooter Doris, who does a lot of his damage off the catch.
Kevin, one of the prettiest jump shots in the league. This guy is always shot ready. The form is on point. The balance is there.
Take a break.
You talk about a preeminent shooter, that is Isaiah Joe.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Payton with the screen for Thompson. Payton kicks to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Payton with the screen. From past the arc. And Thomas is good for 3.
Yeah, these types of situations never fluster Cam Thomas. He embraces taking and making tough shots.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Mitchell kicks to Thomas. Williams sends a screen for Thomas. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside, Payton. Back to Mitchell. Out to Thompson. Shoots over Caruso. Thompson misses. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Payton against SGA. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Seattle trails by 12. Here's Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Not someone you want to send to the foul line. Klay Thompson is nearly automatic from there.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
That free throw good from Thompson. Jared McCain's check in for SGA. good on both. And so for Seattle, their last game, a loss to the Magic. Back to Williams. Williams, a screen on Payton. And the Thunder, another three.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Here's Mitchell. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Thompson outside. The three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
Here's Thomas. Yep, that one goes in there. Thomas got his second bucket tonight.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. And we'll be right back after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Seattle trails by 14. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Aaron Nesmith. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Matkovic in at the 5. They're the group for Seattle starting the second. Now, here's Thomas. 17 points in his last outing. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
And he knocks down the first one. Cason Wallace. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. And both free throws good for Thomas. And so here is Oklahoma City. Bounce pass from McCain. Wallace against Kuminga. Wallace dishes to Williams. Nice D from LaVine. Seattle trails by 12. Now here's Nesmith. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando. LaVine's shot is off. Oklahoma City has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Kuminga. The Thunder making the shot. Wallace outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Zach LaVine.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And he makes the first. Drew Holiday's checked in for Thomas. Wallace hits 2 free throws. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Seattle. It's a 16-point game. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Painful to watch, guys. You can see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Caruso with the ball. Now defended by Levine. 6 to shoot. Back to Hartenstein. Tries it from 19. Seattle grabs the miss.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Neesmith. From 12 feet out. There's Kuminga for 3. Neesmith can't get it to go.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
McCain finds Wallace. Going inside, and the dunk by Wallace.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Now here is Holiday. 14 points from him the last game against Orlando. Goes up on the wing. To the right side. Caruso. The rebound by Holiday. Seattle trails by 18. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
3rd foul of the half, and that's the risk you take, leaving him out there.
And the Thunder making a change here. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in. Out to the right wing. Lock at 6. Can't connect from short range. Seattle has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Holiday kicks to Kuminga. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
A strong finish by Kuminga. That's his game.
Oklahoma City leading by 16. Pulls it from the elbow. Chalk up 2 there. Gilgeous Alexander's got 16 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Seattle calls timeout. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. For the past 10 games, these teams have been fantastic on rebounding.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Holiday with it. SGA defending. Bucket is good. He has 7.
That's a little bit about grit right there. Drew Holiday not one to back away from a challenge.
Oklahoma City leading by 16. Pass to McCain. Oklahoma City moving it around. That's good, and SGA with the assist.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Holiday with it. He has 7. And here is Neesmith. Back to Holiday. Over Gilgeous Alexander. And another basket for Seattle.
Got to do more than that to stop Drew Holiday. This guy is used to scoring against tight coverage.
The Thunder have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. SGA, no good. Seattle trails by 16. Here's Levine. Sweet little floater.
I tell you, we think of him as a dunker, but you've got to appreciate Levine's touch and his creativity.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Williams, a screen on Levine. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. D right on him. 4 on the shot clock. A three-pointer is right on target. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Matkovic. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Thompson comes in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's Mitchell in for Drew Holiday.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Here's SGA. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Mitchell with it. Now SGA defending. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And they get it back. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. This is his first free throw of the game. That one is off. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Seattle. Gary Payton comes in for Zach LaVine. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Joe's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Now Williams. He's got 6. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Payton passes to Kuminga. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now that's foul number 2, and he's got to avoid another this half if he wants to stay on the floor.
Thompson from long range. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
How about Klay Thompson, a career average of north of 40%. You better get a hand up when he's in three-point territory.
Williams, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Kuminga sets a screen for Payton. And Kuminga throws it down.
That's as easy as it gets for Kuminga. Defense has to bring more energy than that.
Here's Joe. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Suns in Phoenix. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, guys. Coach Mark Dagnall talked about the Thunder's system of player development. He said we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Kevin, back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Seattle. The Thunder leading by 7. Here's Williams. 9 points in the game so far. Williams, a screen on Thompson. Right side, Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, Jalen Williams is a guy who a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time All-Star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that.
The Thunder have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Both good from the line that time.
We've always said Jalen Williams seems to play bigger than his size. That 7'2" wingspan and the instincts he brings makes him an exceptional wing defender.
Mitchell dishes to Payton. Back to Mitchell. Payton with a screen on SGA. Just 5 on the clock. Thomas finds Mitchell. No good from outside. And SGA has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They led by as many as 18 points. And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. LDB, something that never seems to go away during the season is chatter about trades.
And Kevin, what makes this so interesting is that very often fans of this league are as interested in trades, who's coming and going, as they are in the results of their team. It's a little intrigue that everybody wants a piece of.
And let's review some numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. 6th in scoring, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And it's his lightning-quick hands that have put him in the top 3 in steals. Also, his tremendous anticipation. He's constantly all over the basketball. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Thomas. Now, here's SGA. 17 points for him last game against Phoenix.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That free throw good from SGA.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
Both free throws good from SGA.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Now, here's Mitchell. Last game we saw him score 14. Williams kicks to Mitchell. And we get a break in the action. Let's check out the leaders in steals. 5th on the list, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
First one falls for him.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
And the Thunder making a change here. Caruso's checked in. And he can't hit the second. The shot's good.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
SGA against Mitchell. What focus by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Outside, Payton. Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. That one drops for him. Mitchell's got his third bucket of the night.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
SGA passes to Williams. And that comes off the assist by SGA.
Man, we talk so often and appropriately about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander as a scorer. How about that dive?
It's Thomas on the wing. Nailed from three-point land. Thomas got 7 now in this quarter.
Coming off a big game.
Night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Friday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And then on Monday, they'll take on Norman Powell and the Miami Heat.
And for that game against the Hawks, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
And he's good on the second. The Thunder leading by 7. Here's Williams. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And if they stay this hot from the line, there's a good chance they'll hang on to that lead. They're at about 90% for the game.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Williams. And Williams drops them both.
And shooting over 90% from the line here today. In this quarter especially, they've been fantastic.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. Bulls from the top of the key. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
And that one falls for Joe. The Thunder leading by 10. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good from about 19 feet. SGA's got 10 points in the quarter.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game so far. Williams against Payton. From 12 feet out. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. There's a screen by Williams. Here's Payton. And he makes good on the layup.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game time. And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They led by as many as 18 points. Williams sends a screen for Caruso. Misses the 3. Outside Thomas. It'll count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
I'm here with Mark Dagnall. Coach, how are you feeling about the offensive performance in that first half?
Pretty good. Obviously, we got to get them under control on the defensive end. I thought they played in a pretty good rhythm, but I thought our energy was good. I mean, we got to stack some stops first. We got to get them out of rhythm, but I thought our offense was pretty good. We moved the ball and played the way we want to play.
You have to set the tone next. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb.
They've been shot out of the gym. Even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what the remedy is.
I got 3 words for you. Elbow sandwich.
And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule.
In that game against the Knicks, on paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure, but they got to avoid mental errors.
Shaq, you agree with Kenny?
Not on most things, but this case, yeah,
maybe.
Yes.
It took you too long.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.